Pluto, Mickey Mouse's energetic dog, had a yard full of toys, squeaky chickens, bouncy balls, and a sturdy rope. Yet, each day felt the same. Chase, fetch, nap. A faint sense of emptiness followed him. He wasn't just hungry for treats. He was hungry for meaning. He spent a day just watching. He saw a bird building a nest, twig by twig, with clear purpose. He saw bees visiting flowers, not just for fun, but to make honey. He saw a little ant carrying a crumb 10 times its size back to its family. Their work mattered. His play did not. He sat by Mickey's side that evening and let out a soft, questioning whimper. "What's wrong, boy?" Mickey asked, scratching his ears. "Bored your toys?" But Pluto wasn't bored. He was unfulfilled. He wanted a job. The next day, he decided to get a job. He tried to help Minnie water her garden, but ended up digging holes where the roses were. He tried to help Donald paint a fence and got stuck in the paint can. He tried to herd Huey, Dewey, and Louie and was promptly outsmarted. He was a failure. Dejected, Pluto lay under the big, old oak tree in the yard. A wise old owl, Professor Hoot, lived there. "Your problem, young pup," Hoot said, "is that you are looking for a job title. You should be looking for a purpose. They're not always the same thing." Pluto didn't fully understand, but he thought about fetch. It wasn't just about the ball. It was about the joy on Mickey's face when he brought it back. What if his purpose was connection? He saw Goofy's cat, Mr. Mittens, looking sad on a fence post. Instead of chasing him, Pluto gently nudged his favorite, least chewed, squeaky toy over to him. Mr. Mittens looked surprised, then batted at it cautiously. A small purr rumbled. Pluto felt a new, warm feeling. A family of ducklings waddled through the yard, separated from their mother. Instead of barking and scattering them, Pluto gently herded them, using his body as a soft barrier, guiding them safely to the pond where their mother was frantically quacking. He found a lost, shivering puppy from the neighborhood. He didn't play. He stood guard. He barked until Mickey came out, then led him to the scared little one. He had used his bark not for noise, but for an alert, for call to help. He realized his purpose wasn't one big job. It was 100 small ones. It was being the unofficial greeter for the mailman with a friendly wag, not a bark. It was keeping the garden free of stray shoes. It was lying quietly at Mickey's feet while he worked, offering silent companionship. The games of fetch became more joyful. He wasn't just chasing a ball. He was participating in a shared moment of fun with his best friend. The tug of war wasn't about winning. It was about the playful struggle that made Mickey laugh. Mickey began to notice the change. "Pluto," he said one evening, "I don't know what's different, but it feels like you're not just my pet anymore. You're my partner." He gave him an extra scratch in that perfect spot. It was the best reward. The other neighborhood dogs noticed Pluto's newcomer purpose. They asked him what his new job was. "I'm a head of security, greetings, and comfort," he stated proudly. Soon, they were all trying to find their own roles, from squirrel monitor to official nap tester. The yard became a more harmonious place. The dogs weren't just barking, they were communicating. They weren't just chasing, they were patrolling. They had found a way to weave purpose into their play, making their community stronger and happier. One day, Mickey's prized vintage watch went missing after a picnic. Everyone searched frantically. Pluto put his nose to the ground, not chasing a scent for fun, but with a mission. He tracked it to where it had fallen into a gopher hole and carefully dug it out, unharmed. That evening, Mickey held a little ceremony. He pinned a blue ribbon to Pluto's collar. "For bravery, loyalty, and excellent watch finding," he announced. Pluto puffed out his chest. It wasn't the ribbon. It was the recognition of his purpose that filled him with pride.